ever wondered if an unskilled laborer can secure a job in Luxembourg? It's a question that crosses many minds, and today we're going to dive deep into this intriguing topic. Luxembourg, a small yet prosperous country, offers a plethora of opportunities across various industries. However, not without its challenges. From navigating the complexities of work permits to mastering one or even three of Luxembourg's official languages, the journey to employment in this vibrant nation can be a tough one. Furthermore, the job search itself requires strategic networking and resourcefulness. And let's not forget, the cost of living in Luxembourg is relatively high, making it a crucial aspect to consider. But don't let these hurdles deter you. With persistence and the right approach, these obstacles can be overcome. In this video, we will explore how you can navigate these challenges and improve your chances of finding work in Luxembourg. First, let's talk about work permits. If you're not a citizen of the European Union, this is a document you're likely going to need before you can start working in Luxembourg. A work permit is essentially a green light from the government, allowing you to legally take up a job in the country. Work permits are not something you can simply pick up at the airport. The process of acquiring one involves a fair amount of paperwork and some patience. You'll need to provide specific documentation, such as proof of identity, proof of employment, and sometimes even health checks. There might also be quotas in place, limiting the number of permits issued in a given period. Now you might be wondering, do I have to do all this on my own? Well, not necessarily. In many cases, your prospective employer in Luxembourg will assist with the process. They might handle the bulk of the paperwork and liaise with the relevant authorities on your behalf. This is because the work permit is not only about your eligibility to work, but also the employer's eligibility to hire workers from outside the EU. However, it's crucial not to take this for granted. While many employers are willing to help, not all are able or willing to do so. It's a good idea to clarify this during your job application process. Ask your prospective employer if they assist with work permit applications and what you'll need to do. Now, don't let this process intimidate you. Yes, it might be complex, but it's also a pathway to new opportunities. Once you have a work permit, you'll be able to legally work in Luxembourg, opening up a world of possibilities. And remember, while the process might seem daunting, you're not alone. There are many resources available to help guide you through the process, from government websites to expat forums. Remember, securing a work permit is a crucial first step in your job search. Without it, your journey to working in Luxembourg might be cut short. So, start early, be thorough, and don't be afraid to ask for help. After all, every great journey begins with a single step. Next, we delve into the language requirements. Luxembourg is a fascinating country with a multilingual society. The three official languages are Luxembourgish, French, and German. Each of these languages has its own unique role and place in the Luxembourgish society and job market. Luxembourgish is the national language and a point of pride for the locals. It's the language of everyday life, used in informal settings between friends and at home. However, it's less prevalent in the professional world, where French and German take the lead. French is the dominant language in the business sector and administration. It's often the language used in meetings, official documents, and contracts. If you're seeking employment in sectors such as hospitality, retail, or customer service, French is typically the preferred language. German, on the other hand, is often used in the media and is the first foreign language taught in schools. It's also widely used in some industries, such as manufacturing and construction, which are key sectors for unskilled labor. English is also spoken by many in Luxembourg, especially in the international business and finance sectors. However, for unskilled labor positions, proficiency in English alone may not be sufficient. So what does this mean for job seekers, particularly unskilled laborers? Proficiency in at least one of the official languages is generally expected, and it could significantly increase your chances of securing a job. Having a basic understanding of French, for instance, could open doors in the hospitality or retail sectors. Knowledge of German could be beneficial in manufacturing or construction. Of course, learning a new language is no small feat, but there are many resources available, both online and offline, to help you get started. From language exchange programs to online courses, there's something to suit everyone's learning style and budget. Remember, even a basic understanding of the language can make a big difference. It not only improves your employability, but also helps you integrate into the local culture, navigate daily life, and communicate with potential employers and colleagues. So brushing up on your language skills could significantly boost your job prospects. Now, let's discuss how to find job opportunities. As you venture into the job market in Luxembourg, remember that your approach to job hunting could make all the difference. A proactive and strategic approach could help you stand out in a competitive job market, especially when you're seeking unskilled labor positions. Networking, for instance, is a powerful tool. It's not just about who you know, but also who they know. Don't be shy to reach out to people in your circle, ask for introductions, or even strike up conversations with strangers. You never know who might be looking to hire or who could connect you with someone who is. Utilizing job search engines is another effective strategy. Websites like Indeed, Monster, or LinkedIn could be valuable resources. These platforms aggregate job postings from various sources, making it easier for you to find suitable opportunities. Be sure to create a compelling profile and tailor your applications to each job posting. Directly reaching out to employers could also yield results. If there's a particular company or industry you're interested in, don't hesitate to get in touch with them. Even if they don't have current vacancies, they might keep your information on file for future opportunities. Finally, consider seeking help from agencies or labor companies. These organizations specialize in connecting job seekers with employers. They understand the market, know what employers are looking for, and can often provide valuable advice and support throughout your job search. Remember, job hunting is often a numbers game. The more you put yourself out there, the higher your chances of landing a job. However, it's also important to be strategic. Tailor your applications, follow up on leads, and keep refining your approach based on the feedback you receive. In your job search, persistence is key. It might take time and effort, but with the right strategies and a bit of patience, you could find the right job for you in Luxembourg. These strategies could open doors to opportunities you might not have known existed. Finally, let's consider the cost of living in Luxembourg. Known for its prosperity and high standard of living, Luxembourg is also renowned for its high cost of living. This small yet affluent country boasts a vibrant economy, but it's important to note that the cost of living can be significantly higher than in other countries. This applies to all aspects of life, from housing and utilities to groceries and leisure activities. For instance, renting an apartment in the city centre can be quite steep. The price of everyday items such as food, clothing, and transportation can also be higher than what you might be used to. However, it's important to bear in mind that salaries in Luxembourg often reflect this high cost of living. This means that while you may be spending more on living expenses, you could also be earning more than you might in other countries. While the cost of living is high, remember that salaries often reflect this and could be higher than in other countries. To sum up, finding work as an unskilled laborer in Luxembourg can be challenging but not impossible. The path to employment in this prosperous multilingual nation may seem arduous, but with the right tools and information, you can navigate it successfully. Let's quickly revisit the key points we've covered. First, we discussed the vital importance of obtaining a work permit. For non-EU citizens, this is a crucial step before starting any job in Luxembourg. Remember, some employers might assist with this process, but it's a good idea to be proactive and familiarize yourself with the necessary documentation and procedures. Next, we touched on the significant role that language skills play in the Luxembourg job market. With Luxembourgish, French, and German as the official languages, possessing proficiency in at least one of these can dramatically boost your employability. Of course, English is widely spoken, but don't underestimate the value of mastering a local language. Then, we delved into the strategies for an effective job hunt. Networking, using online job search engines, and reaching out directly to potential employers can all play a part in securing that desired position. Don't forget the role of agencies or labor companies who can connect job seekers with potential opportunities. We also examined the high cost of living in Luxembourg. While wages may be relatively higher compared to other countries, expenses are correspondingly higher as well. It's essential to factor this into your planning and budgeting. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. While the road may be challenging, it's important to keep your eyes on the prize. Your dream job in Luxembourg could be just around the corner. With persistence, research, networking, and meeting legal requirements, you can improve your chances of finding work in Luxembourg Good luck with your job search.